la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal,
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Chris Sale is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low 3/4 arm angle.
Now the first pitch. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Renfroe is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
So next to hit is Kyle Tucker. First delivery to him.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Zack Greinke will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Kyle.
Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. One out, nobody on. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now the first pitch. Gurriel is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
And it's fouled away. And there he goes towards second. Bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So now here is Martin Maldonado looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
That is good. A shortstop.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bobby Dahlbeck would be next. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jose Siri. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. One out now in the Houston third, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there. 2 down. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
A check on first by Sale. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Pitch out, nothing doing. the 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Sale ready with the 2-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. There goes Altuve. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Astros lead 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. And now the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. And now in the box, J.D. Martinez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Now a hard liner. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count. But the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Tucker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So now into the box is Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Grounded to short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Now here's the first offering. Carlos Correa is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. To third. Devers has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Next, it'll be Alex Bregman. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Three and two, the count for Rafael Devers.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-2 pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Christian Vasquez is on deck. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to hit, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
The batter, number 2.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. fly ball right down the line and left. Alvarez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch-out, one away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The seventh fielder, Jose Siri.
Into the box now, Jose Siri. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley, man at first after the 2-out walk. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Ready with the 2-0.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in will be Bobby Dahlbeck. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now to bat, Christian Arroyo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Greinke comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Greinke over to first, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a base hit last time up.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And now the first pitch. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Altuve on at first, nobody out. There goes Altuve. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A 1 pitch on its way. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A check on first by Sale, he'll get back in safely. The 3-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone into the monster seats. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his second home run of the series, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Martin Perez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. 4 runs here in this half inning. Slap hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that'll move the runner up to second, as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Cut fastball there, as he manages to just foul this one away. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Perez, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 3-1 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Bregman at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Dahlbeck is there for it. And that retires the side. But 4 runs score in the innings, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-0 Houston. Striding in for Boston, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Tucker. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-1 now. One out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Still 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Chopped on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Tucker waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 9-1-2 hitters due up to start the seventh. It's the Astros 4 and the Red Sox 1. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. First pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number one. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. To short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh, as now there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Kyle Tucker. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Phil Maton will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on the way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 1-0 the count. Back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
This is a head-scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. And he got him.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Siri retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. They trail it 4-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing his runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Yuli Gurriel will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. The swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Now it's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Three and 0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Adam Ottavino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped up. Devers trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Check to swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Jose Siri, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt. And he is
in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here's Michael Brantley as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Count remains 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Astros lead this one 10-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Pops this one up. Correa waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the run is Tucker. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Kike Hernandez. Popped him up. Maldonado moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. And stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Devers stands at second with 2 gone. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He's right there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
I better get running. She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it.
Hirokazu Sawamura enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 19.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a liner. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. To 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So stepping in is Yordan Alvarez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the first pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Schwarber is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2. Striding in is Martin Maldonado. He went down on strikes last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Astros lead 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Kendall Graveman will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two balls and a strike. Two and two. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The first baseman.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big night.
Well, you know what, Gio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through on this one.
As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Christian Arroyo is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Red Sox down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-0. High hop, and he barehands it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ballgame. The Houston Astros take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. Zack Greinke is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Zack Greinke. The loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.